I'm John Persinos, Editor-in-Chief of Aircraft Value News. I'm also a contributing editor to Avionics International Report. Welcome to my latest video presentation posted June 15, 2025. A catastrophic tragedy has struck Indian aviation. In this video, I will delve into what we know so far about the Air India crash and what it means for the manufacturer of the plane involved, the already beleaguered aerospace giant Boeing. On June 12, an Air India passenger jet en route to London crashed shortly after takeoff from Ahmedabad, killing at least 269 people in what has become India's deadliest air disaster in nearly 3 decades. Flight AI-171, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, was airborne for less than a minute. Then came the horrifying descent. Captured in a bystander's video, the plane dips, clips a cluster of buildings, and erupts into flames. On board were 242 passengers and crew. Just one person survived, whose survival is being described as nothing short of miraculous. But the tragedy didn't end with the plane's occupants. The aircraft crashed directly into the dining hall of BJ Medical College. Inside were 60 to 80 students. Most escaped. Some didn't. At least 5 were confirmed dead and others were critically injured. Rescue workers described a nightmarish scene, bodies scattered, buildings torn open, and wreckage ablaze. Over 30 additional victims may have been on the ground. By Friday morning, investigators had located the plane's flight data recorder, commonly known as the black box. This vital discovery could help reveal what caused the crash. The cause of the crash remains unclear, but attention is centering on the aircraft's engines, flaps, and landing gear. Officials confirmed the landing gear appeared to have remained deployed during takeoff, highly unusual for a modern jet like the Dreamliner. The Boeing 787-8 involved in the crash was 12 years old and had been in service with Air India since 2014. As of last week, Air India operated 34 Dreamliners and had plans to acquire at least 20 more. The flight manifest lists 169 Indian nationals, 53 British citizens, 7 Portuguese passengers, and 1 Canadian aboard. Many were families with young children. Identification efforts, they're ongoing, with DNA testing underway to confirm the victims. The emotional toll is incalculable. The disaster casts a new shadow over Boeing, a company already grappling with major safety concerns, lawsuits, and internal turmoil. Just days before the Paris Air Show, aviation's biggest global stage, Boeing CEO Kelly Ortberg and commercial airplanes head Stephanie Pope abruptly canceled their attendance to focus on the unfolding crisis. GE Aerospace, which manufactured the plane's engines, has also pulled out of a planned investor event to assist with the investigation. Safety analysts caution against early conclusions. Crashes during takeoff are exceedingly rare, especially involving a Dreamliner, widely considered one of the safest long-haul aircraft in operation. This Dreamliner tragedy comes at a time when Boeing is still repairing its battered reputation. Just last year, the company faced multiple lawsuits, a $428 million settlement with Southwest Airlines, and another $160 million payout after a 737 MAX door blew out midair on an Alaska Airlines flight. Whistleblower accusations, quality control lapses, and a workforce under pressure have all deepened public mistrust in Boeing. The crash of Air India Flight AI-171 is a national tragedy for India, a global wake-up call, and a profound reminder, of the fragility of air safety. The investigation continues, and so does the grieving. Kelly Ortberg, who came out of retirement to lead Boeing's turnaround, says he remains committed to rebuilding a culture of safety and quality. But this crash, even though it may be unrelated, represents yet another test for a firm desperate to restore public confidence. Not surprisingly, Boeing's share price has taken a tumble. The Air India crash has renewed the focus on Boeing's manufacturing practices and accusations that the company is taking safety shortcuts in its manufacturing practices in order to save money, boost profits, and thereby boost the share price. Ironically, these safety lapses have done nothing but depress the company's stock. The Air India crash also puts the spotlight back on a man named John Barnett, a former quality manager and Boeing whistleblower who broached safety lapses in the Dreamliner program before his mysterious death last year. Conspiracy theories abound concerning Barnett's supposed suicide. In future issues of Aircraft Value News, I will keep an eye on developments in this continuing saga and how it affects values and lease pricing for not just the Dreamliner, but for all Boeing aircraft. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to send an email to me at jpersinos@accessintel.com.